Hey guys, welcome back. Hey, thank you so much for finding me on YouTube this past week. That's just been amazing, and I appreciate you guys. Make sure you're subscribing, and so you can get notifications when a new video drops on the site. So, but thank you so much. This is such a journey that I've been on, and I'm so excited to share it with you. But anyway, thank you for that. So that being said, I want to talk today about celebrating success. Okay. As you all know, I've been on a health journey in this past year. Or maybe you don't know. I'm not sure why I said as you all know, but maybe you don't know. So let me tell you a little bit about it. I've been on a health journey this past year, and it started right around pandemic time. It's where I'm starting it anyway. It might have been a little after that, but when everything kind of got shut down and brought to a halt in March of 2020, we all had choices to make at that time of what was next for us. And for me, one of those choices was, okay, I can either sit in my office or on my couch with my kids and eat my emotions and feelings away, or I can get up and walk so that I can still eat my emotions and feelings. But what I decided was that, I'm going to look seriously at my health, and weight has always been a struggle for me personally. I know that I'm not the only one who has had weight struggles in their life. And so I thought this year was the year, it's perfect timing. Really, I turned 45 this year in July. And I know that in my 40s is when, my body as a woman is going to start changing. There's going to be hormonal things that start to happen and everything else. And I wanted to get ahead of the curve on that, I guess is a good way of saying that. I wanted to get ahead of it so that when the changes started happening, I was already a couple steps ahead, health-wise. And so I decided that I was going to try intermittent fasting, which I did. And I heard about it when Chris and I started doing CrossFit last year. And I do not do CrossFit anymore. It just didn't work with my lifestyle and my schedule and things like that. It was an amazing workout, and it really changed my body. So it got me started in that way. But that's sort of when I was introduced to intermittent fasting. And so I'm like, I'm going to try that and, start walking every day. And so that's what I did. And when I started in March, I was 193 pounds. I'm 5'8". And my goal was to get to 150 pounds. Well, I stepped on the scale today and I'm at 153. Whoop, whoop. And so I am 3 pounds, that means, from my goal weight. And listen, this is a big deal for any of you who have tried to lose weight or get healthy. And I did not set out, honestly. Yes, I wanted to lose weight, but my main thing was just, I want to be able to function. I wanted my digestion to be good. I want my joints to stop hurting. A lot of things go into wanting to get healthy, and losing weight is just a positive byproduct of that for me. But when you're trying to lose weight or trying to get to a goal, every pound actually counts and matters, and you get excited about it as long as it's a pound in the right direction, right? And so I'm so excited today that I am to 153, and I have 3 pounds left to get to my goal weight. And I'm not telling you my weight numbers because that's what you should do. I'm telling you because that's where I'm at for me. It's not going to be the same for everybody. My goal weight is not your goal weight. But I think it's important for me to share my goals with you as we go. I mean, that's the whole point of this, right? And so, you find out what works for you. But what I want to talk about is celebrating. I think so often we just don't take time to be proud of ourselves for what we've accomplished. We either think, it is what it is, or we don't want to do it. We don't want to jinx it. We don't, whatever it is, whatever excuse we give. But I think it's important that you kind of take time out and you really look at where you've been, where you started, and where you're going, and how you got there. And you have a little bit of pride in what you've accomplished. There's nothing wrong with that. And actually, more than not being anything wrong with that, I think it's crucial. I think it's important. I think you get what you celebrate. So if you stop and celebrate this now, then it's going to be used as a motivator to keep you going to get to your final goal. And let me tell you something, there's never a time where it's final. And now I'm not saying I want to keep losing weight, but I am going to continue on my health goals. And after I get to maybe my goal weight, my goal will change. My focus will shift to a different area in my health journey, right? But I think that it's so crucial, especially now, especially when we're starting to, we're not surrounded by as many people to celebrate you. You're going to need to celebrate yourself, I think. And I think that's okay. And I think that's important, because if you don't believe in you and if you don't celebrate you, then I'm not sure how we can do that for others and be there for others, and, you know, even expect that in return sometimes. So let me just encourage you today that no matter what your goals are, no matter where you are in your journey, no matter what it is you set out to do, take time to celebrate, you know, where you've come from and how far you've gotten and the successes along the way. I think that it's going to do wonders to your self-esteem, to your growth, and as a motivator to just keep going, right? So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.